as you know, I like games. So here's this game. So what we have here, we have 8 different containers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. And in each one of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, you know these numbers. And in each one, there are 100 coins. Each coin weighs 1 ounce. However, one of those, the coins are fake. How do we know that they're fake? They weigh half an ounce. Okay? I need you to use one weighing, and to tell me which container contain the false or the faked coins.
I don't understand. You can only weigh
Yeah, you take two, you put it one time, and you will know which one is the wrong, which one is the faked one. You remember?
Do we take each one?
Nope, one time. You take coins, put it on, and you will tell me, that's it. So remember, the solution, to have a solution, first of all, you have to believe that it can be done.
And it's simple.
Second, it's always simple. And third, the solution is, you will find the solution if you will look at the problem. You can do whatever you want with them,
So,
but
if you pick each one up individually, the one that feels light.
no, not with feeling. No,
Okay.
no, you cannot feel the difference. Weighing, the scale will tell you, but it's a good try. So let's say that we had only 3 containers. Let's simplify the problem, okay? And let's say this is 0.5, this is 1 and 1. If I take 1 from here, 2 from here, and 3 from here, what I will get, it will be 0.5 plus 2 plus 3, which means 5.5. Now if this thing is the wrong one, it will be 0.5. Here I will have 1, here I will have 1, and here I will have 3, which means in the second option, the weight will be 1, 2, 5. Yes? Now, if this is the incorrect one, this will be 1.5, this will be 2, and this 0.5, which means 2, 4. So, by the result, I will know which one is the fact one. Simple or complicated? Once you know it's simple. So the conclusion is that if it isn't simple, so when things get complicated, when you start to think about, it cannot be done, it's complicated, blah, 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 you'll see, go back to simplicity. The power of simplicity is unbelievable. Make sense? So things must be simple. When things become complicated, you know what?
It's not that.
There's a lie.
There's a lie. You know that you don't know. So when someone comes to you and say, I'm an expert, and let me explain to you how to operate this thing, how to open it, but it's extremely complicated. What do you know?
They don't know.
He doesn't know. Yeah? When someone tells you something is complicated, you need to know he doesn't know now. But what's the problem? The problem is that you, beforehand, decided that it is complicated. So you somehow agree. Even if you think, no, it cannot, you agree. So you need to handle this first decision, because otherwise, every time you'll fall into this trap. So you work with programmers? Yes, they tell you things are complicated? So complicated.
You don't understand.
You don't, exactly. Now why you agree with them and why you go for it, because you decided it is complicated. You had a decision before that even if, whatever you do, if you will not handle this earlier decision, at the maximum you'll get stopped. So if you had a decision in the past, and we'll talk a lot about decision today, if you had a decision in the past, and then you have something now that you need to decide, and if this thing coincides with this decision, you will make the wrong decision because you want to be right. You want to be right. Make sense? Because the more you know, what will happen?
The more power you have.
That's correct. You have more control. And if we're talking about money, control equal income. So if you do not perceive, you will see that the problem of money is the problem of communication. Now let me tell you something at the beginning. You all, who is trying to make money here? Money you don't make, money you have. You don't make money. The government makes money. They're printing it. You have money. And if you try to make money, believe me, either go to work for the government or you're not going to have it. The basic problem of money is that you're trying to make money instead of having money. This is a basic problem. Does it make sense to you? Do you see the difference? You all had a situation in life when you had some time that you had an easy time of having money, yes? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you had a situation where money was easier? Yes. Not the amount of money, but the problem of money was easier in your mind, yes? Good. At that time you had money, you didn't make money. You didn't feel like I'm making money. You just had the money, money just came. You just have money. How? I mean, you worked and everything, but you had money. The moment that you start to try and make it, you will stop having it. This is a very important point. So when you have something complex, it means that you are not controlling it. You don't know yet something about it, and you're not responsible for it. And it only means that you did not look at that enough. That's all it means. You just did not look at that enough. But what's happening, when you have a problem like the problem that I gave you at the beginning, when you cannot solve it, or you feel you cannot solve it, you explain it away by saying, well, I'm not so good with that kind of problems. And when you say that, what you say is law. What you say is law. Anything you say to yourself, anything you accept, will happen. If you had one time in your life that you thought that money is an issue, and let's say you have been here and you made a decision, money is a problem. Any other decision that you will make afterward will not hold before you will handle that decision. And what we're going to do in these 3 days is to raise your responsibility to the point where you can handle the decision. If someone will ask me how I want to call this money seminar, I would actually call it a responsibility seminar.